Well, guys, we got a few hours on our hands before the results start coming in for all the various, uh, you know, elections that are taking place at this very moment. So, I came across a couple of stories that I find rather interesting and figured we could just, chill, chop them up right quick, kick back, all right? This one is coming to us from New Jersey 101.5. Knife in man's skull after defending friend from her violent ex, cops say. This is written by Dan Alexander and Yellow America. Fam, what's happened? Like, yo, Cuzzo, Kelvin Lee. Yeah, he took a shank in his face. Unfortunately, and I checked the entire article, we don't see the chick. I'm pretty sure she was bad, but, he seems to be doing well. He's smiling, He's taking it like a champ. A Bridgewater man is recovering from serious injuries to his face and arm after he fought off a knife attack by a friend's ex-boyfriend. The ex-boyfriend died several hours later when he was hit by a New Jersey Transit train. Authorities, okay, wow, that's wacky, isn't it? Like you shank up the dude that's shacking up with your chick, and then you get hit by a train. My goodness, that's convenient more than anything else. Sayreville Police Captain Dan Plummaker told the Bridgewater Courier News that Kelvin Lee was attacked in the Main Street apartment of a 22-year-old female friend around 3:45 a.m. on October 4th. He was clapping cheeks. He was clapping cheeks. That's why he's smiling. Like he's like, yo, and he dead too now. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I wonder if she's. I wonder if it's still gonna go down like that after she better. I mean, cause there's scars. Chicks dig scars. Yeah, it ain't too bad. And a lot of that's swelling too. He's gonna have a dope scar. I mean, that hand looks a little rough, but real talk. I mean, he gonna actually come on the other end of this in 5 years. My man gonna be looking badass as hell. Seriously, scars heal. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so a man, Plummaker, identified as Jordan Ham, 23, of New Brunswick. Ham was struck by a train near the New Brunswick station around 1 p.m., according to New Jersey Transit spokeswoman Lisa Torbeck. Ham had left the scene in Lee's car, which was later found in New Brunswick. Plummaker told the Courier Post. So he shanked him up, took his G-Rod, and I guess to the train station and ended up getting smacked by a train. All right. Plummaker told the Courier News that Ham tried to hurt the woman after he kicked in the door of the apartment. Lee, who was unarmed, got Ham into a headlock but let him go when he agreed not to hurt the woman. Plummaker said instead Ham came at Lee with the knife and caused several serious injuries. Plummaker told the Courier News, and I had to bite my tongue. I'm saying, when he said he agreed not to go at the woman. Yeah, he ain't saying nothing about you, Mr. Lee. Sorry. Like you weren't a part of the deal. Like, I'm sorry. Not to laugh. Just, it sucks. But hey, bro, you decided that them cheeks was. I'm pretty sure you were well aware of the situation that you were interjecting yourself into. I mean, you kind of had to be. Kelvin was left with severe injuries, including facial lacerations, a knife blade stuck in his skull, and all of the tendons and nerves severed in one of his arms. He spent many hours in surgery and days in ICU and will not be able to return to work or school in the near future, according to a GoFundMe page created by Lee's aunt, Sue Rocher, to assist with medical expenses. And one of the reasons I really wanted to do this video was because be careful of the situation that you're putting yourself into, fellas, at all times, because they do have baggage, and even if it doesn't come in kids, it can come in a crazy ex. Trust me, I've been down this road. A woman had recently moved out of the apartment she shared with Ham, according to Sue. Oh my goodness. So they were, that was a serious relationship. An email from Rutgers Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, Salvatore B. Mina, to students shared with New Jersey 101.5 said Ham was a member of the class of 2021 in the School of Arts and Sciences at Rutgers, New Brunswick. Plummaker on Monday afternoon had not yet responded to New Jersey 101.5 requests for more information. So yeah, man. I mean, I hope she was worth it. They don't have a picture of her in the photo, but $20 says she is at least an 8. She was more than likely at least an 8. And here's another story that I just wanted to, bring across to you guys in case you hadn't known, and it keeps with the theme of be careful. I mean, when you're saying dealing with these chicks, because a lot of them have baggage. Wife says accused killer threatened a Travis High School coach before death. This is coming to us from ABC 13, and I don't know if you've heard of this story before, but yeah, her ex boyfriend or her baby father murdered the man that she eventually married. She's not. She alright. She's cute. I mean, but that's the thing. This is definitely a photo that we're prepared to take. Like, I wonder what it's like underneath the weave. Okay, so Rosenberg, Texas. The wife of Travis High School football coach who was murdered says his suspected killer had threatened them just days before the shooting. You guys didn't go to the police? Oh wait, Black Lives Matter, right? He told me I would be a widow, said Lauricia Lauderdale during an interview with Eyewitness News. The suspected killer, James Hamilton, is the biological father of Lauricia's 2 children. Hamilton is accused of shooting 29-year-old Derwin Lauderdale to death on Saturday, October 11th at the Seabourn Creek Sports Complex where her son was supposed to play in a football game. We didn't even get to the game. We pulled up, we parked, he pulled up next to us, we got out the car, and in the blink of an eye, that was it. Coach Lauderdale was in his first year of high school coaching at Travis. The kids loved him. The staff, students, players, Lauricia said. The couple were still newlyweds when he was killed. He was just so happy all the time, she said. Hamilton has been charged with murder and is being held on $500,000 bond. And here's the thing, without knowing the intricacies of the relationship, right? Because, I'm not there. I'm not even a fly on the wall. I'm a human being. So without knowing the intricacies of the relationship, it really seemed, particularly because he was the father of her children, I'm not sitting here condoning anything that the gentleman did by any stretch of the imagination, but you rip a man's family away from him, and and I'm not saying that's what she did because I don't know. There is not you think that the news is really going to put the whole thing out there like that? I really don't think so. And if they do a story, because she might angle for one, I'm not sure if it'll definitely be favorable to her. It wouldn't they would she would be queen almighty in anything that was written up about this. So the question is like, he stepped into this position, saying, and ended up marrying her. Like I said, I can't condone by any stretch of the imagination, but I can see where that would make a man snap. Hey, that's my family. Now you got my kids calling you dad. What part of the game is this? And it's the sad part. It really is. So, the overarching theme of this video is be very, very careful as to, okay, so like when I cohabitated, right? The child's father hadn't seen the kid in 2 years when we met, and then he was like 5 states over. It was like the likelihood of ever interacting with this individual played a large part in me and my ex being together, because I'm like, I'm not interested in dealing with somebody also. It kind of sucks because he was a terrible, the worst of worst fathers, ones that just never there. But then you have another extreme, which is dads that really do want to take part in their children's lives, want to raise them and stuff like that, but due to circumstances, the mother moves along. And I'm just telling you guys, out here in these streets, when ladies sit there and when the feminine goes, oh my goodness, yes, that man, he'll help raise my child. It's one of the most disrespectful things, because he puts himself in such a risk, at such a risk. You guys get what I'm saying? Like when they walk out and be like, oh yeah, well, I'm pregnant, but I need a good role model for my child. Like, whoa, champ, what are you doing? Well, and why didn't you just get pregnant by a good role? Like it's our culture's hunger to really just bend to the feminine whim. And Yeah, that definitely has to come to an end. But you may disagree. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Oh wait, Patreon too. Links in the description. But yeah, this is really where the hubris of our culture's dependency on the feminine has really done us as guys in, because we put ourselves, or we're like, saying, just psychologically conditioned to be willing to put ourselves to in such harm's way, because hey, shoot, dopamine, right? Like dopamine, endorphins, all of, like, your neurons just firing off, because hey, you're intoxicated by someone. And it happens to ladies too. It happens to all of us. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. No exception to the rule. Listen, baby. Either ways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. And until the next one.